Hey buddy! This is going to be a little white frame around the entrance. Oh, hello, there you are. I have no words that describe how good this looks.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, bruh. I'm soaked.
That's a better understanding of the pond. You walk in, bam.
What is going on, pros? Welcome back to another video. Folks, holy smokes, I'm growing out a beard. That's totally off topic, but I'm gonna do it. Today's video, otters. We had a video prior to this, and that's how we pretty much built what I'm standing in right now. So if you didn't watch that video, well, definitely go watch it after this one. I'll leave it as the end card video.
And this is what we're looking like now. After part one is completed, the entire pretty much frame of the enclosure is done. We have our fascia all over the entire enclosure, so it's kind of like pinning this wire together. Very similar, actually identical to the way we built both the fox enclosure, which, hello foxes, how are you? There she is. Okay, I won't bother you. And then of course Munchkin over here. We got Munchkin eating away at his little fruit bowl. Hey buddy! Oh my goodness, you're so cute. Well, Munchkin and the foxes both have the same enclosure build, and I'm trying to go with that same vibe the entire way. Now, eventually, not to get ahead of myself, but all this is going to be a concrete pathway. So just imagine a snapping turtle pond here, concrete pathway to here, cutting left along the enclosure, maybe some landscape right here, and boom, you walk in, boom, the secondary door. This is so that our otter, once it's in here, does not escape, just like we have for the foxes.
Let's say I had one door. You definitely don't want to make the mistake where, gosh forbid, I open that door, this secondary door wasn't here, the otter is gone. Although the otter's probably going to be more so like the Coatimundi, where it just kind of runs out and it stays around because we're going to bottle feed and literally raise it. So it's not something we really have to worry about, but at the end of the day, I'd rather have 2 doors than 1. So just in case I'm maybe not the one here taking care of them, sometimes we have to be away, we're traveling, and I'd feel safe, way safer with 2 doors. So you walk past both those doors, you come on into the big 16 by 20, I believe. Hector, how big? 16 by 20? 16 by 20, it's massive. 4 feet bigger than the fox enclosure, and that's huge.
The entire roof, obviously everything's caged in, but the entire roof is slanted this way so that the water runs off and back into the calusias back here. Half of it, literally there's the halfway mark right there, half of this entire enclosure is completely roofed off. So it is 100% shade, all of this half of the enclosure, and then there's obviously the sunny part and parts where it can get wet when it rains. Who's calling me? And then we wanted to leave about half the enclosure where you could see the sun and he could kind of walk around as if he's in the wild.
Also, I'm not gonna lie to you, the metal, yeah, that was $500, $483 in metal. Just that. No labor. It's expensive. As a matter of fact, I did this once before, and I'm going to break down the cost of this entire enclosure build from part 1 all the way to the end today when we finish this entire enclosure in this video. So you'll pretty much see it all, from the cost of the enclosure itself to the pond build that will be done by the end of this video right here, and even the inside of the house that we're building, and we're going to talk about that in just a second, down to the last little penny, so that you guys can see how much really goes into building these enclosures and why selling merch and doing brand deals is so key in this business. Because just to be frank with you, YouTube don't pay enough to keep this going.
But to catch up to speed, the entire enclosure is built, right? Absolutely epic. It looks awesome. Yes, we still have to put wire on the ground, but why do that until the pond is done? Once the pond's done, then we'll do that. Over here, this is the house. So if you look right here, this is going to be a little white frame around the entrance, and inside there will all be concrete. I'm gonna go around to the back. I do love this though, because the other side will be used for another animal.
Paul, what do you mean by the other side will be used for another animal? Well, when we split this up with a little bit of landscape that only gets about this high, so there'll be a little hedge line right there. There'll be another enclosure where I'm currently standing, another big enclosure. That's why on the back end of this house right here that we were gonna use for ducks, but instead I figured out this way to make it work.
And not, you know, have this whole house be useless. We split it in half. As you can see right here, this is going to be a wall with stucco on it, as if you were to build the outside of a house. Just like this one will be, just like that one will be, and of course, on this side and that side as well. So yes, one side right here, and the next side right here, these are gonna be split completely separate, totally separate in animal housings. And on the back side here, it'll be the same wood and paint as it is right here, but there'll be 2 access doors, one right here for that animal, and one right here for the otter, so that we can have a hose between the 2, and we can spray out all the poop or whatever they have happen inside here.
I know sometimes all the stuff we do here is a little bit hard to comprehend until you see it happen, but the good part is I don't make 15 parts to videos. I do what I can, and that is all happening in today's video.
Hector is drilling on all the durock right now, and that is going to have stucco on it, almost like concrete. It's a lot cheaper than doing like actual bricks in here. Like I said, imagine this being a wall splitting the two. This is all going to be concrete, all of the ground, and that is because if we did dirt in here, otters would dig out in a heartbeat. So we have to make everything unescapable. And we've learned our lesson with the foxes. They dug out, dang near at least, we saved it. So this time we're doing concrete all in the house, and this is where the otter could spend his time sleeping, hiding from the rain, or if it ever just feels like relaxing, this is its little home to relax in. Obviously access right into the enclosure from this hole right here. You can see, look how big that enclosure is. And then right back out and into its home. So yeah, a lot to do in here, but it's going to look a heck of a lot different by the end of this video. I cannot wait to see this. It's actually something we've never done on the channel before. Look at this enclosure from up here. I'm on top of the house now. Look how crazy it is, guys. I mean, oh my gosh. It's just massive, and there's a big old roof. How hot is that? Ooh, ooh. I'm absolutely in love. This might be my favorite enclosure. I just love how it's built. So yes, part 2 begins now. This is what we're looking like on the outside. Gosh, it's gonna look so good. And of course, today's main priority is to completely finish this enclosure. I want to see a pond done today, pond armor, completely built deck around the pond, and inside this house, all done today. Otter, part 2 building starts now. Yeah, starts 24 inch.
24, and over here we can leave it
20.
It's right there, 36.
36.
Because you say you want a space for a person
to get in. Yeah.
Yeah, so 24. So we have to put another 4x4 over here.
Yeah.
4x4, and then we can close this. Okay.
So cool. This looks amazing. Boys got all the concrete we'll need this morning. A whole pallet. Rented a trailer. Got a bunch of what we need to make the walls. Extra durock. We're ready to build. And that is where I begin to say, part 2 of the Otter enclosure starts now. So that right there will be the door.
Right here.
Yep, right here. And then we're even gonna put like a little window with just the caging, but with a little frame around it. That way, if he's ever sleeping or he's in the house and vice versa for the other animal, you can kind of come up behind and peek through the window. Yeah. And just like that, folks, it is day two of the second part of building this enclosure. A total of like over a week. I think we're roughly around a week now of building. Hector is now putting in the 2x4s to create, well, just like this one, as you can see, those 2x4s are there, so they could start building the door. This is the access door. That's gonna be a window, access door. Look at the inside of this enclosure. It looks absolutely insane. Just a moment ago, they were putting some of the frame up around the entrances from the inside of the enclosure, which are now done. Yeah, we still do need to paint those white, but since we're painting at the very end, we'll do that then. On the inside, you could see now that these are both completely split separately, and they're pretty much all prepped and ready for stucco. And of course, ready to put plywood and our windows of caging on the outside here. The reason for the windows, again, is so that if the animal was in here, whatever goes in here, in the otter in this side, of course, let's say he's sleeping and his bed is right here, right? Because this would probably be a big dog bed or something for him to sleep on. Yes, this is going to be a window so you can see him, and if he's hiding.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
what happened now?
What happened, Hector? Woo! What the heck?
Yeah, it's 3/4. And I got 1/4.
Everybody makes mistakes. This guy, look what he built already. All right, come on. As you can see, Eric is inside working on putting up the leftover wood we have around the barn and stuff from other projects. And he put these 2x4s in between and drilled them in every single spot. So that in the inside, as you can see, yeah, there's literally no way for the animal to, one, get over to the other side and fight with whatever I put over here, but also, of course, most importantly, get out. It literally cannot get out. Watch this butter cut. Watch this. It's gonna slip right in.
Boom, my friend. Boom, kala boom.
Boom. That concrete dried nice. I mean, that is beautiful. Look at this home. That's impressive right there. Just nuts. Hector, what do you think?
It's really good, right? The
Hey, it's crazy, man. This came out.
Couple hours later, it's ready for the stucco and the walls.
Nuts. I was just literally telling my Snapchat about this enclosure. I actually showed it prior to this YouTube video even going live. If you haven't added me on Snapchat, go follow me on Snapchat at Juno Paul. It's right here on the screen. Add me there.
I show a lot of behind the scenes over there, and this is one of the things I showed, and I showed it because I was so mind boggled on how good it actually came out. You know, we've done a lot of enclosures. We've never done a concrete base and concrete walls or stucco. In this case scenario, the reason for that is so that obviously the otter doesn't dig out. We already spoke on that, but it's crazy to see how good it looks. It was just at one point a little thought in my brain, and now it's to life now. And I cannot wait to see what it looks like completed with like a window out here and a door access right there. It's gonna be absolutely insane.
It's crazy how fast they work. Like this right here, this entire thing will be done in just a couple hours. But I love that we're gonna be prepped and ready for the next animal as well. Like this is the second half. This other half that Eric's working on right now from this side, I mean, like look, this is for a totally separate animal, but it's just gonna be done and ready to go. Look at that enclosure. Woo! Let's walk on in and I'll show you where the pond is gonna go. I'll spray it out. I would say the pond will probably start about right here, come to about right here, and then go to about right here, and then about right here. So you can see these 4 dots, boom, 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 boom. That's the corners of the pond. It's a pretty big pond. I believe this is 10 by 5, if I'm not mistaken, maybe a little smaller, but it's definitely above the minimum for an otter. It's going to be about 3 feet tall. The minimum is 2.5. We're gonna do 3 feet.
Again, the reason why I know all the limitations and all of the different things, the minimums, I guess I should say, for this pet otter is because, yeah, I got on the phone with my FWC officer here locally. His name is Eric, and we talked about what this animal needs and what's the legal needs for it. So everything I'm doing is just overkill. The enclosure they said an otter needs is 10 by 10 by 8. In this case scenario, I went 16 by 20. I mean, almost double what the minimum requires.
Even on height, I'm over 8 feet, if 8 feet, but I have a peaked roof, so. I mean, Mia, what do you think of this enclosure? It's definitely one of the craziest ones, right?
You just come in here because Dad's in here, don't you? Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, this is gonna be a big pond though, I'll tell you that. Let's kind of outline it so maybe you can get a better vision. And the reason why I'm a little off the side, don't worry, he won't be able to get back there because there's gonna be a deck. What the heck? Hector left his orange and I'm spray painting it more orange. All right, there you go. That's a better understanding of the pond and where it's gonna be and how big it is. I mean, you can see the size of the outer enclosure, and this is just, imagine this being 3 foot tall, and there'll be a deck around the outside of it. So there'll be a little ramp right here with the little steps.
All inside the enclosure just for the otter. To give you an idea of what I mean, just picture this.
You see the deck right here we have for Munchkin, our Cotamundi, the deck that Munchkin is on right here. Just imagine plopping a pond in that, right? And then right around the pond there's a frame piece of wood. It's going to look absolutely stunning. Pond armor, nice and blue colored. It's gonna look awesome. And the stairs we built for the otter will be this exact same way to get up to the deck. Munchkin, how you doing, buddy? You want a butt scratch? Yep. He's like, scratch my butt. Yeah, buddy. We got our foxes. Hey, buddy. She's always hanging out in the fan. They love these fans.
I mean, can you blame them? It is hot out here. It's toasty. Do me a favor if you're watching right now. Watching this video, listen to my voice, hit the like button. I want to see if we can break records out here. Smash the like button. Literally go down below. It's completely free. Just hit the like button, share it with a friend. Help me push the algorithm so I can build crazier stuff like this in my yard. The more people that watch these videos, the crazier stuff I could build, and that's just how simple it really is. The OGs, those who've been watching for years, I absolutely love you. Thank you so much. Even if you just started watching, you are making this whole entire build and paying Hector, right Hector?
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Nice fit.
It's right there.
We're officially boxed in, Eric.
Huh?
Ashley just sent me a picture of a goby and it's called Hector's goby.
What the is that?
It's a fish named after you. We need to get this. Guys, comment. comment if we should get a Hector's Goby. Mia, what do you think of all this madness, huh? You're always running around the farm. You're covered and you're dirty right now. You must have went to school and then rolled around. Oh, look who it is. Is it your friend? Yeah, I mean, what a life. What a life they live, huh? Look at them.
She's so happy in this place.
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, how can you not be, right?
Yeah.
Hector, if you had to rate working at the PC farm 1 to 10, what would it be?
I want to say 11.
Oh!
Yeah.
Yes!
I love working this place.
You get to listen to the music.
I can work 6-7 days.
Yes.
So to everybody that always wonders, is Hector happy doing what he does? Hector, you're happy?
Always, I'm happy always.
He's the happiest guy ever. I've never met anyone happier, to be honest with you.
I work really happy. I have my music. The weekends,
Yep.
we drink Corona,
Cervezas, energy drinks.
Yeah. So look at.
This guy lives the life, him and Eric. Eric's up under there right now.
Yeah, he like it too.
Eric!
I actually found Hector through my parents. My parents had you.
Your parents' bathroom
Yep,
first.
parents' bathroom first, and then it just led to this, and now part of the team, part of the squad. This is literally his main job, and this is my main job, so it's awesome. It's how life just kind of forms and comes together. Never in a million years did I expect to be where we are now, building these crazy enclosures on this property, closer to home, closer to the family. It's honestly the biggest blessing anyone could ask for, especially at my age. So I'm very, very honored, very blessed, and I appreciate all you for watching these videos. And I know Hector appreciates it too, because he gets paid very well, guys. I know some of you, I see the comments like, I hope Hector gets paid well. Hector gets paid very, very well. Every single build, every single project, not that it's Public's business whatsoever, but just know thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars are being paid out to my guys, Hector and Eric. They get paid very well, and I take care of my people here. Everyone that works for me is taken care of. And again, I always say it, none of this is possible without you watching, supporting, getting the merch, watching the Snapchats, literally everything. All of it is funded from that. So I appreciate you. Keep on watching. Let's keep on building.
Just a few hours later, here is an update on what we're looking like. As you can see, the entire outside is done. Let's swing on in here and see what the stucco is looking like on the wall. Oh yeah.
¿Qué pasa, amigo?
What's going on, amigo?
This is the first coat.
First coat?
Yeah.
Wow. So he's got a piece of plywood on the ground. He mixes it up, and then it just gets placed right on the wall like concrete. And it looks like this when it's complete. Just like that. The Otter will not be able to dig through that. But the concrete ground too, oh yeah, nowhere, and it looks amazing.
The whole goal with these is a comfortable place for the animal to go, whether it's storming, they just want to sleep, it's their home. So they have the outside enclosure to run around, be a maniac in, and then those spots are supposed to be that dark feeling where they could just sleep and feel comfortable. So yeah, the whole outside of the enclosure, like all of this, that's where they just have fun, be active, and act like goofballs like they are. Then when they go in these houses like this,
They can walk right through here, right in. This is where they feel at home. They feel comfortable. They could sleep and take some naps and just, you know, have somewhere to call home. If there's a big storm or something, boom. It's all concreted. It's in the ground. It's a very safe shingle roof. I mean, this is a Mama Sauce El Waka Grande El Pescado III.
you might ask what that means. Brenton has a dictionary he'll be releasing soon where it'll all make sense.
This thing is built regardless. It's a big, big beast. We got posts in the ground, we've got the concrete, we've got 2x4s throughout. I mean, this is not going nowhere. It looks so good back here. Like the enclosure's all tying together now. It just looks amazing. Keep in mind, there's gonna be another one right here, and that one's gonna stretch across and even further out this way, I believe, unless we do a separate one right here. But for now, at least, that one's gonna come all the way out to here and then cut back this way and be all of this, even bigger enclosure.
Honestly, I'm bouncing around a couple different animals that I want to get for you. You're probably like, Paul, what do you want to get for that? I don't really know. I haven't settled on something. I do have an idea between two different animals, but I'm not going to spoil that. That would ruin it.
Look at him. He's so pretty. He's gonna come walking right by us, unless he jumps. Oh no, here he comes. Look how beautiful he is. Hey buddy. Right down his little stairs and into his den. No, maybe. Oh, hello, there you are. Hey, what's going on? They're so cool, like they are so cool. Having pet foxes is something I never thought I'd have or could say, but
Now that I do, it's really cool.
And of course, look at Munchkin. What are you doing? You digging? Oh, you're digging. Look at that hole you dug. My goodness, dude. You dug a deep hole. Look at that little nose. Hello, buddy. Look at your face. All dirty. What were you looking for? An insect? You feel one? You smelt one?
yep, he's going back. He's like, all right, I gotta get him. Oh yeah, he is on the hunt. He smells something. And when they smell something, they're usually right. You'll see him grab it and then eat it. He's on a mission. The bug is digging deeper while Munchkin digs after him. Get him, Munch. I mean, he's going to town right now. And that's why I left. There he goes.
Exactly what he's doing right now is the exact reason I left the center of his enclosure without a cage. I knew he wouldn't be able to dig and then dig sideways 4 feet. So 4 feet from the edges is caging. Otherwise, it's all dirt. So he's able to dig, have enrichment of finding animals just like he would in the wild. It's kind of cool we got that on video. I don't think we've ever had that happen before, but he is digging away, looking for insects, and that's what they do.
I kind of skipped past a couple things just because, let's get to the chase, eh? Look at this. Oh my goodness, it's insane. It literally looks like mini houses. It's exactly the vision coming to life.
It's the next day, folks. Look at the inside of this. It's all dry now. And he ended up doing 2 coats because Hector's OCD work. As you can see, it does not. I mean, it's actually insane in here. And this window being here now provides a lot of light clearing up in here. It looks so good. He just cut that piece to go right where I'm standing right here, and then he'll cut the little slot out for the window. But look at the windows, so sick, dude. Now imagine a cage in there, and there's gonna be the white frame, just like we have the white edging pretty much all around this entire thing, and even on the sides here. So imagine that white framing just like this, painted white all around.
Around the windows, around everything. It's going to make this entire thing tie together, especially when it's painted.
It looks so epic. And it works out that this building, this structure we had built, was actually facing this way because the front had a longer overhang, aka when it rains, and having windows there that aren't going to be fully sealed closed, they're going to be like caged, the rain won't get in unless it's raining literally sideways, which is possible, but it's like, you know, your chances are a lot slimmer. It's so crazy to see how just everything works out so good in this backyard so far. I love this. Hector, this might be the coolest house we've ever built.
Yeah.
And that says a lot because we built a lot.
Yeah. 2 windows, 2 doors.
2 different houses for 2 different animals.
I'm not gonna lie, the greatest part is I already got the other house built, so the next project's gonna be cheaper. Woo! That's the way I look at it.
A lot of the times building the houses for the animals, making them the quality that I want to give the animal, it's actually the craziest part of the whole project. Hector, how many days we worked on just the house? 2, right?
Yeah, it's only,
and it'll probably be about 3 when it's done.
Today is the 3rd day.
Yeah.
How big is the tiger?
Tiger? He's about 15 pounds.
Oh my gosh, it's a big tiger, man.
Yeah, big tiger.
So this is for the tiger, and this is for what? For the line?
Yeah. Yeah. That right there is the window slot.
D-Walt, if you wanna provide Hector with some new tools, hey, I'm sure he'd love it. All we do is use your stuff, so. Hector, free D-Walt.
Yeah, say yeah.
Go comment on their newest Instagram post, blow it up.
Boom, and that right there is the door slot. So now, this piece essentially should slip right in there. Watch this, it's like playing Legos. Oh my goodness gracious, amigo. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Now all they need to do is build 2 windows, so put caging and framing around both these windows, and 2 doors, 1 and 2. Best part about editing is it's super easy. And just like that, look at that. A totally different house, and it looks incredible. I have no words that describe how good this looks. I did not expect it in a million years to come out this good. We have the hinges on, obviously they'll remove those to actually paint what you see wood colored blue eventually. It's going to all match that, the teal color that we have on the house.
And honestly, all of the enclosure, the entire farm have that color.
Frame around the window is also going to be painted white, so that's not done yet either, but just look at this. This is so that not only is there airflow, but if the otter or whatever animal we get on the other side, like if that animal is inside here and he's not coming out, we can see, we can look, we can get an idea what's going on. No way it's getting out of there. Same gauge wire that's on the enclosure itself. This looks absolutely insane. It's got the little lock spot right there. Open it up.
into the house that we had built for him. Perfect temperature in there, not too hot, it's covered. I mean, come on folks, that is insane. It looks so good, so good. Without even paint on it, looks so good. What do you think, dude?
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh, bro. I'm soaked. Do I put that in?
Did I put it in? I need permission.
Yes, bro. What?
Yeah, that was unscripted, okay? Aiden just fell in the water.
Oh, bro.
Oh, dude.
The guys have gotten all the materials we need officially now to build the Otter pond. It's gonna happen, but not today, actually tomorrow. Take a look at what we got. We have a bunch of rebar. This is all gonna go between the concrete. Obviously, we have to make this pond out of concrete because it's gonna be super, super heavy on the sides and it's gonna be above ground. We got a bunch of the wood. This is what we're gonna build the deck around the pond out of. So he has a little deck around the pond. It's gonna be sick. It'll all make sense in a little bit. Come this way. This right here is the pond armor. That's that blue paint that we paint the inside of the ponds with. We'll do that soon in the video. Of course, that's how you keep it water sealed. We did actually just leave Home Depot. If you follow my Snapchat, you saw me grab that and another one in here actually, 2 vine trees. So I'm gonna leave them in the pots until construction is done. Once construction's done, plant them and they'll just kind of grow through all of this. Into the enclosure now, look at all these concrete blocks. We had to buy a pallet and a half, over $1,000 worth of materials going into just the Otter pond build. So a ton of bricks. These are all gonna be stacked and obviously make the pond itself. The rebar will go through them and the concrete will be poured inside of there. The concrete is on the opposite side right here. And then we can use some of this right here, the stucco, and on the outside of the pond we can stucco the outside of the pond and make it look like, I guess, how can I say, a cool wall? I don't know. But a ton of material goes into just building this pond, and it is going to be roughly 9 feet long by the time the concrete blocks are on the sides, if that makes sense. And then the sides of it will be almost just under 5 feet, almost just under 3 feet tall, so 3 feet tall. Unfortunately, this pond build does not start now. It actually starts tomorrow, but for you, it's only like 3 seconds. So I'll see you in about 3 seconds tomorrow when we build the Otter pond.
Good morning, guys. Today is Sunday and it's time to do the vlog. I'm working today because I take the day off yesterday. I take my boy to see the Marlins game. Paul have the day off. He asked me for the day. I said, okay, take the day off, Paul, no problem.
And this is where we're at today. This is like 4 days in to the enclosure build. I have to upload the video, so this is where we're at present day. As you're watching this video, if you're watching the day of the upload, this is what the enclosure looks like. Mia, it's crazy, right? So you walk into the enclosure, obviously I showed you the plants. You walk in, bam. This is probably like, doesn't really make sense right now, but it will, because this is actually going to be a deck around it. This will all be a deck. Picture that. It'll go around here and the deck is going to come from this post diagonally across there and line up with that roof. So all this is going to be a deck. In order for the Otter to get into there, he'll go under the deck and, oh, okay. Mia's going in. Mia is showing just demonstration. That's all Mia's doing. Right, Mia? Yeah, yep. We actually need to cover that. Don't worry, that'll be filled in. But yeah, there's plenty of room in here for the Otter. As you can see, Mia's a full-grown dog, and there's a lot of room in there. So obviously, be all the enrichments and stuff pretty much outside of the pond area out here, like Munchkin has. But the pond is huge. We actually ended up going 8 by 4, so 8 foot on the inside by 4 feet, and then we went half a foot bigger on the height. So it looks really, really good. Obviously, the bottom needs to be concreted because then we have to put the pond armor in there, do plumbing out the side right here, filtration on the outside.
Fellas, let me just say this. I underestimated the amount of work that this enclosure was gonna be. Like, this is way more work than I anticipated, and it's not a bad problem. It's just taking longer. I really wanted to get it all done in this video, but unfortunately, that's not the case. There's a lot more to do, although we got a lot done.
I mean, just look how big this is. Like, the Otter's gonna have a full swimming pool. Like, it's insane. It's just nuts to see this and how it's coming along. I cannot wait. It's gonna be blue on the inside. I'll make some sort of ramp mechanism. when we do the inside concrete work, I'll make like a little ledge right here. What are you crying about, Mia? Huh? After that, we need to lay the wire down and then get a pallet of sod and re-sod all of this because it's become a mess and mucky mess after doing all this concrete work. But I could hop in here and just show you. Look how big this is. It's crazy. I mean, if you guys are home right now with a measuring tape and you want to see the exact size, grab a measuring tape. 8 feet long and 4 feet wide is literally how big this is on the inside, not the actual outside of the concrete. If you want to know that, well then just add a cinder block width to each side. All this is concrete. You'll see the boys, they did a great job. We've got rebar in here. Obviously we still have to pour more concrete, but this is simply just to keep it until tomorrow. I've got to show you the house and what it looks like on the opposite side now that that is done. Look at this. Mia's in there again. Mia, what are you doing? Are you posing for the camera? You look so cute. Oh my goodness. Isn't that epic though? Look how crazy this looks. It's so sick. It's a different look than any other home we've ever built on the entire farm. It's got window in it. It's got the airflow. It even has like these 2 door accesses because these have to be closed in. I mean, this just looks absolutely impeccable. I could not be happier with the way this came out. It definitely was worth doing both at the same time because now whenever we get the next enclosure, we don't really have to worry about building a home. It's done already. As you can see this side, it's literally completely done. I mean, everything on the inside as well. If my camera will focus. Focus, camera. There you go. See, boom. All inside is complete. It looks so good from out here too, fellas. Look at this enclosure. Nuts. Hopefully you guys enjoyed part 2 of the Otter enclosure build. We still have lots more to do. Part 3, I promise, we'll actually complete the whole entire enclosure. It's taking a little bit longer than normal, but I guess it's a good thing. We're not in a rush. Otter doesn't come for another like 2 months. And not only that, this thing, the longer we take on it, the better it's gonna be. So tune into my other social medias like my Snapchat where I'm posting literally daily content. You'll see a lot of this before I even put it on YouTube. Thanks for watching up to this point of the video. Subscribe if you're new, hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.